Hey all, my name is Paul Borosky and I am the owner of Quality Business Plan, and what I'd like to do today is show you all how to use my restaurant business plan template. And so the purpose of this video is to help y'all not only obtain my restaurant business plan template, but also to be able to quickly customize it so you can have a workable and usable business plan in less than 30 minutes. Now, I'm not saying this business plan could be something you can take to the bank and get $10 billion with, but there are some really good uses for a real quick and simple and straightforward business plan. First and foremost, the template that I'm going to provide to you, or that you can purchase, when you get that, you can customize that and you can put your information in there, and now you've got a structure and a foundation from which to build. Next, if you customize this in just less than 30 minutes and just put some of your basic information in there, you now have a business plan that you can use for landlords, maybe some small business loans, but also you can share your thoughts and ideas with friends and family. You'll have a professional structure, you'll have a built format, and it's pretty useful based on some feedback I've got from other clients. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about the template that I provide for restaurant business owners or prospective restaurant business owners. Once you purchase the template, what you're going to do is you're going to download a Word document, and I will go over the process of purchasing the template and the download features in just a little bit after I explain the template. So the front page, what you're going to see is when you open it up, is just going to say Restaurant Business Plan. Here you can go ahead and insert your logo or put whatever information you want on the title page that you want your readers to see. Next is going to be the table of contents, and here's all the information that your organization that's included in the template. There's an executive summary, company description, industry analysis, SWOT analysis, organizational structure, all the way down to some just general financial projections. The next page is going to be your executive summary, and all the places in yellow, that's where you definitely need to change. The company name, you're going to want to obviously put your company name in there. You want to put your location in there. You want to put your name or whoever name for the business owner, and then some of the items that your organization or your restaurant's going to sell, and then the hours of operation right here. The next is the target market, and I go pretty general with the target market. I'm just saying that you're going to target residents within a 10-mile square radius of your location. Feel free to embellish it, change it around, or even get rid of it, but now you have a structure for which to put your target market for your executive summary. Next is going to be your financial highlights. Again, I do include a typical just generic financials for you. And I do also provide the Excel template for you to go ahead and change some of the numbers, and you can update these financial highlights accordingly. Finally is going to be your funding request, how much money you're looking for. If you're taking on debt, what is your debt term, 20 to 30 years, 10 to 15 years, 5 to 10 years, whatever that range is, put it right here. And then the expected interest rate. Don't state, just one specific rate. Give it a range. 5 to 8% is good, just depending on what the market's dictating right now. The next section is going to be your company description. Again, go ahead and fill out your information right here with the company summary, what kind of restaurant it's going to be, the items you're going to sell, hours of operation, and is it going to be a limited liability corporation, sole proprietor. I'll just fill in that information real quick. Competitive advantage, you can leave this as is, or you can go ahead and feel free to change it. I just state that you're going to be using high quality fresh products. Excuse me. So again, feel free to update that. Item menu, all you have to do is just put some entrees in here, some side dishes, and some beverages, and that's good to go. And again, the primary target market, change this to whatever you like, or just keep it and just maybe change the square mileage of the radius from your location. Next is going to again be your hours of operation. Just change it right there. Location, how big is your location going to be? Is it going to be 4,500 square feet? Is it going to be 2,000 square feet? Whatever it is, put this as estimated square footage right here, and then break it out. How much of this square footage is going to be for front of the house operations, for your dining area, and then also take a look at the back space. For the rest of the area is going to be devoted to open, back of the house operations, office space and storage, and so on. Business objectives, these are pretty straightforward. Feel free to update this information. This is just typical for pretty much most businesses, is where you need to obtain funding, do your build out, hire employees. start advertising, evaluate advertising, and then evaluate your business model for optimization, and so on. So the business objectives can be left alone, or you can be updated as is. Industry analysis. Here's the pretty part. I've already done your industry research for you on a national scale. This is updated, and so all you got to do is just run with your industry analysis. It's information. What I've done is I've obtained this information for IBIS World, and I've summarized the information so you can use it in your business plan. SWOT analysis, and all you got to do for the SWOT analysis, if you'd like to update it, just click on the SWOT analysis, this little button to the left. Open that up, and now you've got the information you can go ahead and change in your SWOT analysis. Again, I've got some generic strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Feel free to update those as you'd like. The next section is going to be organizational structure. Excuse me. For the restaurant, is it going to be a limited liability corporation, and these are some general job responsibilities: CEO, manager, cook, server. You can, again, update this information, keep it as is. It's up to you. Just make sure to customize it to meet your needs. Then we got the organizational charts. Same thing here. You can go ahead and update this organizational chart to suit your needs. You just click on the button to the left. It opens it up, and then you can just change these titles as you wish. Next step is going to be your marketing. The marketing, this is pretty straightforward for all restaurants. You're going to have some traditional marketing, internet marketing, social media marketing. So feel free to read through it and make any changes as needed, or again, leave it as is. This is typical for most restaurants. Finally is going to be your funding request page. This is the dollar amount of money that you're going to need to start operations or to expand operations. Here's the term that you expect, and here's the interest rates that you expect. So pretty straightforward, nice, simple funding request for you. And then finally, the financial projections. What I do is I just estimated some typical expenses and costs and revenues for a typical restaurant. You can keep these financial projections as is. This is a 12-month projection. So we got month 1 through month 3, and then we got month 4 through 6 here. We've got month 7 through 9 here. And then we've got month 10 through 12 here. And then I've got it all summarized and forecasted for the next 5 years. So this is your pro forma income statement projecting revenues and costs and profits for the next 5 years. Now, if you choose and you want to go ahead and customize these financials, I also give you the financial projection model, just a basic financial projection model template. And on this template, you can go ahead and change your entrees, your sides, or your beverages. You can change the prices here. You can change the number of items that you think you're going to sell on a daily basis here. So these are daily bases. This is your average price for your entrees. And then if you want to change your cost involved for the average price, you would change it right here. You can change this 35% to 40%, and that'll increase your cost. So you would change it by the percentages here. The next section is going to be the labor that you can change. The labor, you can go ahead and you can add and subtract managers, and then you can add and subtract employees. The number would be right here. And then right here, the manager, this is the rate of pay, and this is now again, this is average manager rate of pay on an hourly basis, and the average employee rate of pay on an hourly basis. These are the number of hours worked per month. 172 is full-time, 40 hours. And this is the total pay, and the salary right here is what the owner gets. So if you want to change your pay, you do it right here. The cost, startup cost, you can go ahead and change this around. I've got this cost at an equity investment of $50,000, loan amount $200, and then some typical costs for a restaurant right here. You can change the names here and the dollar amounts here, and the total will change there for you. Next is going to be your fixed cost. If you're going to have rent, you can put it right here. Utilities, office expenses, insurance, accounting, advertising, and the wonderful other. This is your catch-all for your monthly costs. You put it right here. This information will go ahead and total and change right here. And then finally, anytime you put a loan right here, so if you put your loan right here, it's going to automatically calculate your payment for the loan. And you can change the term here. So if it's going to be 25 years instead of 30, then you just change it right there. Interest rate you can change right here, and it'll change it as needed. Now, any changes that you make to this information page will roll over to your 12-month profit and loss statement, which is right here, your quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4. And it will also roll over to your income statement, your 5-year projection, year 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So as you make changes to this tab right here, these other 2 tabs are going to update. Now, if you make changes to these tabs, for example, if you make changes on the information page, you are going to need to update the Word document. So the way to do that is you're going to highlight this pro forma income statement, hit Control Copy, go over to your financial projection section here, then you'll highlight this, delete it, hit Control V, and now you have an updated section for your pro forma income statement. It's simple as that, and now this is set ready to go. All right, so if y'all are interested in purchasing this template with the basic financial model, there are a couple steps you'd have to follow. The first one is to go to my website, qualitybusinessplan.com/business plan templates, and it is templates with an S. Once you get there, then you scroll down and click on whatever business plan template you want to buy. For this instance, it's going to be your restaurant business plan template. Once you click on that, you're going to be brought over to my other web page, which is Quality Business Consultants. And on this page, you're going to go ahead and make your payment for the downloadable restaurant business plan template. Once you click on that and you download once you pay for the document, you're going to get an email. And in that email, it's going to show you something like the description of what you purchased. And it's going to thank you for the order. And then what you're going to do is you're going to see this little section right here that says download. You're going to go over here where it says download here. You're going to click on this right here. This is going to be the link that you're going to download the zip file. In that file, once you download it, it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a zip file. It's going to say, business plan restaurant template. You're going to go ahead and open the zip file, and you're going to see this file. So you've got your little zipper here. You click on it, you got the zipper gone. So the next step is going to click on this again. And once you click on that again, you are going to have the restaurant business plan template and also the template for the Excel file that you can make some financial changes to. Now, hopefully this information was helpful. And like I said, if y'all want to purchase it, 2 thumbs up. There are no refunds for the purchase, and there is no technical support. So I suggest only changing the information with the numbers, and just be careful with the template. Save the template as a master file, and then you have a working file that you can use to make some changes. That way, if you make a mistake, you can go back to your master file. All right, hopefully that information was helpful and you enjoyed the video. And if you liked it, give me a thumbs up on YouTube. Thank you.